A UAV crew from the 30th Motorized Rifle Regiment of the 44th Army Corps successfully struck a Ukrainian armed forces shelter in Sumy Oblast. The strike hit its target precisely, demonstrating the accuracy and effectiveness of Russian drone operations. Russian drones are maintaining constant pressure on Ukrainian forces near Kupiansk, preventing any attempt to break out of the operational encirclement. FPV and reconnaissance drones patrol the area, tracking troop movements and targeting vehicles and personnel attempting to escape. These operations are coordinated with artillery and frontline units, ensuring that Ukrainian groups remain contained and vulnerable. The combination of aerial surveillance, precision strikes, and rapid targeting has significantly restricted enemy mobility, forcing them to remain in exposed positions. Footage from the scene shows scattered Ukrainian units unable to regroup, highlighting the effectiveness of persistent drone operations in controlling key sectors of the battlefield. The encirclement strategy demonstrates how modern unmanned systems can shape engagements and maintain tactical dominance over enemy forces. Russian forces carried out a precision FPV drone strike near Kupiansk, targeting a Ukrainian command post and an ammunition depot. The attack completely destroyed both sites, leaving no chance for recovery. The strike demonstrates the integration of drone operations with frontline intelligence, allowing Russian units to identify high-value targets and engage them with pinpoint accuracy. The destruction of the command post disrupted coordination among Ukrainian units, while the loss of the ammunition depot limited their ability to sustain ongoing operations. Footage from the operation highlights the effectiveness of modern unmanned systems in shaping the battlefield, showing how targeted drone strikes can reduce enemy capabilities and maintain tactical dominance in contested areas. The Russian military reported that on the morning of December 5th, it repelled an attempted attack by enemy drones and unmanned boats targeting positions on the Crimean Peninsula. According to the Rubicon Special Purpose Center, a Ukrainian Navy UAV equipped with AM-9 Sidewinder missiles was detected by the Zala reconnaissance complex. Target coordinates were immediately transmitted to Lancet operators. Using upgraded communication channels and an advanced smart guidance system, the Zala-launched munitions successfully neutralized the highly maneuverable enemy unmanned boat group, UBG, located 104 kilometers from the Lancet launch site, preventing any damage to defended positions. Alexander Semenov reports from the Kupiansk sector of the front. In the areas of Kafarovka, Novosinovo, and Kupianska-Zlovaya, Russian forces carried out targeted strikes against Ukrainian positions. At 0:01, footage shows the destruction of sheltered equipment, highlighting the precision of the attacks. These strikes are part of a coordinated effort to reduce enemy capabilities, targeting command posts, ammunition depots, and fortified positions. The operations combine reconnaissance, artillery, and FPV drone strikes, allowing Russian forces to neutralize high-value assets while maintaining pressure across the sector. Video evidence shows destroyed equipment and disrupted enemy formations, illustrating how modern battlefield technology and tactical coordination continue to shape frontline dynamics in Kupiansk. A large number of Ukrainian drones were observed positioned atop a building, prepared for ambush operations. These drones are set to activate instantly at any sign of movement, taking advantage of elevation to remain largely hidden from soldiers and difficult to neutralize even if spotted. Rather than waiting along roads, the drones relied on concealment from above. However, a Russian reconnaissance drone detected their presence, and follow-up drones carrying munitions were deployed to eliminate the threat. All enemy drones were successfully destroyed, neutralizing the ambush before it could be activated. From the Western Operational Group, short-format footage continues to arrive, capturing the combat operations of Russian drone operators. Units from the 1st Tank Army, the 6th Tank Army, and the Hyperion FPV detachment showcase their precision and coordination on the battlefield. The imagery highlights the versatility of these operators. FPV drones maneuvering through contested terrain, striking enemy positions with accuracy, and disrupting Ukrainian movements. Each clip demonstrates the seamless integration of technology and battlefield experience, where operators adapt quickly to changing conditions and deliver decisive blows. A Russian-made drone successfully neutralized a Ukrainian Dart UAV using a direct collision maneuver, completing the strike without sustaining any damage. The operation demonstrates the effectiveness of Agile drone tactics in countering enemy unmanned systems. Russian reconnaissance units in Kherson carried out a targeted operation against enemy communication systems. Scouts from the 215th Reconnaissance Battalion destroyed antenna amplifiers and repeaters placed on residential rooftops, reducing the enemy's ability to coordinate and maintain air control in the area. Fighters of the 16th Special Forces Brigade carried out a precise strike in the Krasnolymansky direction, destroying another enemy bunker. The operation highlights their accuracy, coordination, and steady pressure on frontline positions. The enemy attempted to create protective corridors for their equipment, but the 70th Division of the 18th Combined Arms Army still controls areas where the Phobos drone can operate freely. The fiber optic drone did not try to push through the defensive netting. Instead, it reacted instantly to a brief opening and struck a Ukrainian armored vehicle with a precise, direct impact. Artillery crews of the Vostok grouping carried out precise strikes in Gulyaipol, destroying Kiev forces' strongpoints in one of the districts. The bombardment dismantled fortified positions, clearing the way for Russian units to advance and tightening pressure on the enemy defenses. On the northern direction, artillerymen of the 3rd Army from the South grouping continue their relentless campaign. With precise fire, they destroyed another enemy UAV control point, crippling Kiev's ability to coordinate drone operations and tightening Russian dominance across the sector. On the northern axis, Russian drone operators continue their campaign of dismantling the enemy's communication and electronic warfare systems. Under relentless aerial attacks, antennas, relay stations, UAV signal amplifiers, Starlink satellite terminals, and electronic warfare stations were systematically destroyed. In this clash of battlefield machines, operators from the 20th Army intercepted another Ukrainian logistics robot. The Russian NRTK platform blocked its path and disabled it, stopping the device before it could reach its destination. Ukrainian soldiers tried hard to escape from the drone, but without success. Operators of unmanned systems from the 2nd Artillery Brigade used an FPV drone to destroy a pickup truck carrying Ukrainian fighters near Zakotny. On the Kupiansk direction, Russian units struck a pickup truck carrying Ukrainian servicemen. The vehicle was destroyed with precision fire, eliminating the live forces inside and underscoring the vulnerability of enemy transport under constant surveillance. Breaking news: former President Donald Trump appears ready to act on his previous warnings, signaling that the United States may respond to Nicolas Maduro's regime in Venezuela with military force. This comes as the USS Gerald R. Ford, the Navy's latest aircraft carrier, concluded a 5-day port call on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Early this morning, the carrier was observed departing Frenchman's Cove to continue its deployment across the Caribbean Sea as part of Operation Southern Spear. The carrier's movements indicate a show of force in the region, underscoring Washington's readiness to respond to growing tensions in Venezuela. Analysts note that this deployment provides both strategic deterrence and operational flexibility, allowing U.S. forces to monitor activity in Venezuelan waters closely. Stay tuned for continuous updates on this developing situation as the USS Gerald R. Ford resumes its operations in the Caribbean under heightened alert and with full combat capability. Major Robert Bravd, also known as Magyar, the commander of Ukrainian unmanned systems, released video footage showing long-range, large FPV kamikaze drones striking key targets in the Luhansk region. The footage highlights attacks on the Alchevsk metallurgical plant and the Ryazan oil refinery, both critical infrastructure sites supporting Russian operations. The drones, designed for precise long-range engagement, successfully delivered their payloads, causing significant damage and disrupting enemy supply and production lines. These strikes demonstrate the growing role of unmanned systems in modern warfare, allowing Ukrainian forces to target strategic assets deep behind enemy lines without risking personnel. Analysts note that such operations showcase not only technological capability but also careful planning and coordination to maximize impact on high-value targets. The video provides a stark reminder of the evolving battlefield, where long-range FPV drones are increasingly shaping operational dynamics and challenging conventional defenses. Germany is taking major steps to strengthen the Bundeswehr, with plans to build Europe's most capable and robust army. The move comes amid concerns over shifts in the U.S. national defense strategy and potential reductions in European security commitments. As part of this initiative, Germany intends to procure up to 250,000 new G95 assault rifles to modernize and expand its infantry capabilities. The procurement is projected to cost approximately €765 million over the coming years, reflecting a significant investment in national and regional defense. Officials emphasize that the upgrades will improve operational readiness, enhance interoperability with NATO forces, and ensure that German units are better equipped to respond to potential threats. The plan represents a clear signal of Germany's commitment to maintaining a strong defense posture in Europe, balancing deterrence and preparedness in an evolving security landscape.